Okay, so our recording is started. So this is for the chamber, Tri-Boro area chamber, to show you guys the new website. I don't know if you remember, but just make a note of it, and I'll put this in the email. There was an email that was sent out by Ken back on April 13th. It was sent from the chamber website, the chamber email, and it gave you a PDF with some instructions on the new website. So that's a really good document. Actually, I can attach that to the email we'll send out again, so you guys could see this. We have tweaked, we did tweak the website a little bit since, but it's no major, there's nothing major. So that, I'm sure that PDF is still pretty well, it will still work. The one thing, if anybody is playing along right now and wants to play around while we do this, is if you want to log on to the chamber website. Somebody's got background noise. I'm not sure who it is. Who's on 201-859-2254? Who is that?
That's me, Nancy.
Oh, hey, Nancy. Just do me a favor. I'm going to mute you just for now, and then you could unmute yourself.
Oh, I thought you would anyway. That's great.
Okay, I'll mute you, and then. Okay, I muted you. If you can't figure out how to mute, there's a chat feature. If you hit that chat button on the bottom, you could tell me, but I'll unmute you in a little bit, and just in case you can't. Okay, so log on to the chamber website if you want to play along. You don't have to, no big deal if you can't get on there right now, but if you want to look at your own while I'm doing what I'm doing, it's www.triborochamber.org. So if you go onto that website, you could play along with me as I go, okay? So I'm gonna get on now, and I'm gonna share my screen. Go home. Okay, let me share the Zoom. Let me share my screen. Hold on a minute. Share screen. Okay, so let me get over to the chamber page. Okay, so this is what our new website looks like. The first thing you're going to do, and in those instructions, it tells you what, sorry, wait, let me get rid of that. In those instructions that Ken sent, which I have here somewhere, it tells you how to get reset your password. So what you want to do is when you, got the wrong, let me get it up. This is Ken's PDF he sent. So what you want to do, and again, this is just for the people that are playing along. If you're not doing this right now, don't worry about it. I'm going to send this document, but just so I can get people in right now, you're going to log on to the website, and you're going to click for, you're going to go down to member area, which is all the way at the bottom. Member area is down here. I got to get rid of this. Let me shrink that down. Member area is down here. Can you guys see that? Okay. You're going to click on that, and then let's go back to Ken's instructions. You're going to click forgot. You're going to go to the login page. You're going to click forgot your password, because then it's going to send you an email, and you're going to be able to reset your password. Okay. So if you want to do that now, no big deal. If you want to wait and just go through this isn't going to be that long. I just want to give you an idea of how this is working. But you can get in there and reset your password. So I'm going to go into my member area because I've already got my password set. I'm going to put my username in, which is my email. Oh, let's grab my email. And then it's going to make you do this little thing, which is always very simple, not a big deal. Okay, so here's your little box here. So I'm going to open up the member directory too, and I have to do that in a new window because if I just click on it right now, I'm going to knock myself out of my little account there, but I want to show you what you're adjusting. So here's our member directory. You now have the ability to update all your own information. So you're going to find yourself, you could either do that by going to your category, or all the members right now are in alpha order. So I'm just spinning down to me. Right now, as you know, I some people know I retired from the jewelry company. So I'm a scrapbooker by, what do you call it? I just do it for a hobby. Okay. So I'm a creative memories rep. So I created this so I had something to play around with. So here's my technical business. Okay. This is what it looks like when somebody clicks into the member directory, and then they can click more details, and then they can see my whole thing here. So I'm going to show you how you can get to all this. Okay. So let's go back. I'm going to flip back to where I logged in. So the business information is the first thing you want to double check. You want to make sure what, okay, I'm going to flip back again. You want to make, oh, hold on, let me get out of that. You want to make sure, what, okay, I got a million windows open, hang on. You want to make sure what people are seeing here is what you want people to see, and it says what you want it to say. And Ken's on here with us too. I'm going to give Ken a big kudos for this blog, and the blogging and everything is so cool. And I love that there's links. There's actual workable links when somebody goes into your profile. So if you see here, I have 2 workable links. If somebody goes to the member directory and looks me up, besides my web, actually 3, I'm going to correct myself. 4, email is another one. Okay, so here's my website here in the business info that I put in. Okay, that's where the website's coming from here. I don't have a fax. I don't use my street because it's my home. I just put my town so people know where I'm from. You can add a logo here, okay, and save that information. So that's basically this top right here, okay? Then you go to business overview. This is really, really nice because you can put as much as you want here, whatever you want people to know, okay? So I have my summary, and again, I'm going to flip back now to what people actually see. This is my workable screen, but this is what people see. That's where I put this section here, and then this bottom section is my description. And this is where I kind of left it just all plain. So if you look back again, this is what I put in here. I want to make some of this a little more noticeable. So like for my Facebook group, it's really important for me to get people to join that group. So I might want to put this bold. I might want to make it a little bigger, right? I might make it to 2 so it stands out a little bit more. My member discount, I want people to see that. So I can bold that. I can make that a little bit bigger too, okay? Just to start out my front, I might bold that, make that a little bigger. Let me make that 4. Okay, so watch what happens. Now this is what it looks like right now, okay? So I want you to see the difference when you do just those little things that Ken's given us the ability to do. I'm gonna save that. And now I'm going to refresh this screen, and you're going to see, look at how much better it looks, right? Just those little things. Like I'm going to make that, and you can play around with it. Like I'll make that a little bigger. I don't like how small that crop house is. And again, here's my link. So if somebody clicks here, they're going to go right into my group and be able to join. Like this is my page, so I'm in there, but they're going to be able to join my group just from clicking on that link. And then this one's going to lead them right into your website. So wherever you want to lead them to, you might have an Instagram link that you can put in there, because if somebody's on their phone, it's going to pop them right into their Instagram page as well. So there's so much you can do with this. And again, it's all, now we were talking about this the other day, and we used to have that member-to-member discount page, but number one, people would have to find it. So we thought it would be nice for you to be able to control that. And again, it's less updating for us to have to deal with. So I'm going to tell everybody that what you should do is put your member discount on the bottom, because again, this is what people are seeing. So again, back to my business overview, I put the member discount at the bottom here, and I put what I'm offering. So when it's here, it's kind of more noticeable. And again, bold it, do something to make it stand out. And then this way, anybody that looks at this is going to see, you know, you might be offering something that's really incentivizing somebody to even maybe join the chamber, you know, because they want to get the discount. Who knows? But at least the other chamber members will know if they say, oh, you know what, I'm thinking about using so-and-so for something. Let me go check their profile and see if they have a discount they're offering. They're going to check in here, and they'll be able to see it right away. The other thing is the personal info. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go to the personal info. So here is where you can put your profile picture. I highly suggest you do this. It doesn't have to be a picture of you if you don't want. I put a selfie that I took with my family. But it could be whatever you want there, but just put something there. And it really should be something personal. I feel it should be you. I don't care what business you're in, unless you are a secretive operative with the CIA and they can't know your face, you should always show people who you are, whether it's going to be, you know, for like Lucille, she could do it in front of a house she just sold with a sold sign, or, you know,
Right.
Cynthia's on, she has, she does the Scentsy candles. So she definitely wants to pose around her candles or something. You know, Ken does computers. He's going to be, you know, do his, you know, just to show what you do. Or again, you can personalize it, whatever you want, but just make sure you do put a personal info there. Okay. So the blog, this is really cool. Let me go back to the page everybody sees. When somebody goes in and they click the blog, this is what they see. They see all of our blogs. Anybody that's put one out there already. Each member has a blog, so that's why, like Vivian and Jerry, there's 2 blogs because they're all paid members, so they have 2 blogs, but it's 1 blog per member. So here, again, I'm going to use me so I can show you how great this is. So here's my last blog that I put, okay? And when somebody goes in, now whoever blogged last is going to show first. And this shouldn't be a competition by any means. I think if you overblog, your message gets lost. I think once a week blogging to me is enough. Somebody else might have a different opinion, whatever you feel you need for your business. But again, never over blog. People will stop looking, or just, like, you know, bombard them too much. So once you click on more details, it'll show all of my old blogs too, from the oldest to the newest. Now I can go in and delete these, like this one. It's kind of meaningless. So I'm going to delete that because I want them to see the things. And even April now, April is over. This is over. I'm going to delete that one too. This one I'm going to leave. This is advertising a product that my company offers. So I'm going to leave that one. That'll stay there until that product is no longer available. But I'm going to delete these because I want the important ones to stay. So this is my newest one. Again, picture is very, very important. I think it was Jamie who actually was supposed to try and get on tonight. He was doing the Cloud Canine. So let me go back a minute and show you something. He did a blog for Cloud Canine. Here's his blog. And he didn't have a picture here. He just had the blog. So we talked and I said, you have to put a picture. I don't care what it is. It should always have something to do with the blog post, though, the picture that you're putting. So he found that I thought this picture was friggin' cute. What an eye catcher. And I did a survey once, and the most liked pictures and the most liked posts on social media either have a baby or a pet. So there you go. So this was really cute. So again, it makes it more noticeable. Picture this blog without that picture there, just seeing this. Nobody's really going to pay much attention to it. So make sure you have some kind of a picture or something telling them, you know, what it is. I thought this was cute. Would you like to recover money you did not know? Business loss. So that was kind of, you know, catching somebody's attention that, oh, business loss, what's that about? So let's go back to my blog here. So if I want to add, it's very simple to create your blog. You just add a new blog. You're going to title it. You're going to add a photo. I have this already, so I could do this quick for you. I'm going to add a photo. There's like a special right now going on with my company. So I'm going to write a title of look at what you can get free this week. All right, so I'll just put it like that. And in my description, I've already got my little blog ready, so I don't have to spend time with you guys boring you with my typing and creating. I'm just gonna paste this back in here. And again, you could do that. And whenever you're thinking about your blog, you can kind of create your blog somewhere on Word or anywhere, you know, in your notes on your phone, and then just copy it over. And if you notice, I did like a different color and type, and it actually copied over that way. So you don't have to do all the creating in here if you don't want, if you have an easier format to use somewhere else. But again, I could still come in here and like make this a little bigger. So I'm going to make that 3. I'm going to bold free so that it, you know, brings somebody's attention. So that's enough for now. I'm just going to save it. So now, all right, I'm still in my thing, but let's go back to the blog here. Now you saw that was my last blog here. And I guess because everybody's not out here yet, I was the last person to blog. So I'm going to refresh this and you'll see here's my newest blog. And here I'm first because I just created the last blog. Okay. And again, go to more details. Here's the nice big picture that I put on top of the blog. And here is all the information, different color, different type. So again, remember, Ken gave us this ability to do in the blog, but I created this in an email and I just changed the color and the size and the thing, and it copied over that way, which is really nice because some programs don't let you do that. It'll just copy over all the same. So that's already there. So again, here's the other blog. So now, like I said, I want to get rid of these 2. So I'm going to go back to my blog. Here's Count Your Blessings Easter. I'm just going to exit out. Yep, I want to delete that. That one's gone. I want to get rid of the autism one because April's over. No need for anybody to read that right now. And then here's my other ones. So again, if I go back here now, I'm going to refresh. And here, the other 2 blogs are gone now. And here's my newest one on top. It'll always put your newest one on top, like any other blog works, and then the others are down at the bottom, okay? All right, so again, as you see all this, our calendar is here. When you click on the calendar, you're gonna see calendar of events. Once we're up and running again, our lunches, all that, anything that's going on will be there as well. People can click right on here and join our bylaws. There's the blog. Scholarship applicants is here, and this is all about, you know, where we can send people to go to our blog. Contact us up here. Down below, again, just little subtitles again, and here's your member area again, where you're going to make all your changes. Now, what I do want everybody to do is I want you to go to that member directory. I want you to click on where you think you should be. So for instance, let's go to, I don't know, funeral homes. Okay, so here is Todd, and here's the Morrison. So I want you to make sure that you're there under where you think you should be. You know, we went through everything. We tried to make sure everything was correct, but you know, it's not beneath anybody to miss something. So I want you to make sure that you're under the correct category. And then I want you to click on yourself, and I want you to make sure you like what it says. Make sure, again, you're going to be able to change anything on here. I forget what was going on with mine and it was how I set it up. Let me just go back to mine for a minute so I could give you an idea. Something was up here. It wasn't putting my name here or something. I don't know what it was doing, but it was the way I set it up wrong. So just take a look at it. And again, you're going to go back to that. Now I clicked out of it. So I got to go back to the member area again to get back into my account. We got to do this little thing real quick. 8, 2, 5. Log in. And again, you can go in here and you're going to make all your changes that you want. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was something. I think I had my name there, and it was coming up with my name twice. Because if you see, I have. Let's see. Yeah, I forget where. Oh, personal info. Yeah, I have my personal name here, and for some reason, when I did this, I put my name here. So when I went to this, it had my name here, and I didn't want it there. So I changed it to Creative Memories there. Anyway, so just play around with it. Make sure everything's right. If there is something that's wrong that you can't change send us an email to the Tri-Boro Chamber, and we will collect them all. We do changes about once a month. So we will have changes going in, probably, I don't know, Ken's on. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now so I could go back.
Yeah, I just wanted to add one more
Oh
thing.
yeah, go ahead, while I'm on here, go ahead.
You know, when the first time you log into your member area, if you haven't done it already, it's going to, you select the reset password, and it's going to reset the password, and you'll get your password. And it's this really crazy password.
Number, yeah.
But that's the only. But then you have the opportunity to log into your
right here.
Yeah, your area, and then with that password.
Yep.
And then you could change your password. Okay.
Yeah,
So you don't have to think about. You don't have to
my,
remember that crazy long password, which is a security,
Yeah, literally what I did is I copied over it. I literally highlighted over it. I copy and pasted it into the password. And then I came to personal info and just changed my password. And now my password is something I can remember. So, yeah. Anybody, I guess, let me ask if anybody has any questions why I'm still sharing my screen here.
I do. Well, I don't have a question, but I have a comment.
Yeah.
That when at the very beginning of your presentation, Lisa, which has been awesome, you were talking about how to get a password if you don't have a password, and it had those strange letters there. And I thought, what do I do with these strange letters? There was no clue about what to do with those strange letters. And just now, when you did it, when you went back in, I saw that you typed it in next to it, but how would somebody know that?
Oh, wait, are you talking about here when I was here?
Yeah, it's called the CAPTCHA. So
yeah.
you can't, with my browser, I had an issue. I couldn't see the square. I actually had to log in with a different browser. But to the right of that HID4 is called the CAPTCHA,
yes,
which is, we typed that in so that you don't have these automated.
Oh, is there a box there?
Yeah,
there's a little box there,
right here.
Oh, man.
So see, if I try to go in without doing that, I'm going to hit login. It's not going to let me. It's saying CAPTCHA value is wrong. So now if I type it into that box and I log in.
Password. You'd have to put your password.
So I apologize because I thought that I didn't see the box, and I thought, like, what would I do with the 902?
I have my email wrong. I think I'm trying to type too fast.
Yeah, that is. I had that issue just now with the browser. I couldn't see that little faint box, but by having that little code to log in, then it prevents any of these bots from automatically trying to log in.
7GE. Yeah, and that gets you. Yeah. All right, let me stop share. Okay, I'm back. So pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Very user friendly, really easy to do.
Lisa,
yeah.
The calendar area, if you could go back into that.
Yeah.
There's one other thing we should show people. Go back to March in the calendar.
Okay.
When you can go to the March meeting. I want people to know that if they're looking for minutes for a meeting that they might have missed, that this is where all the minutes are.
Right here.
Right at the bottom there. If you click on the minutes of that meeting.
Look at that.
You could go back to last year if you missed a meeting or you want to check something. It's really neat. It's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Great.
Yeah, so here's February chamber meeting minutes, and there's the minutes.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
We're so professional now, aren't we?
Yeah, a lot of tweaks to work out.
Moving on up.
I have a quick question. Haven't logged in before. The very first time you log in, it's gonna recognize our email address. So log in and give us a password. How do we do the very first login?
Well, you're gonna have to use your email address.
Right.
And we set that according to what what we have on record, and then you just click forgot password.
Yep.
Forgot password. Okay.
Yeah. So then you're gonna get an email. with this computer generated password. Yeah.
And again, if anybody has trouble, and this will all be in the email, just email us back. I'm gonna try to watch it pretty closely over the next week or two. And Jerry's always watching. He's always seeing everything. And actually, Jerry, I think I'm getting the emails right to my AOL now too. Still.
Well, you are with the info
Yeah.
at Tri-Chamber. You get, yes.
Okay.
You get.
Yeah,
Get it.
so we'll see them. So if you're having trouble, we could double check the email that's on file for you. But honestly, if you go to your member directory, right, Ken? If they just look at the member directory, it's going to show you the email that Ken had for you.
Yeah. So if there's any changes that have to be done, just let us know. We'll
Yeah,
make them
so
quickly.
try that first. If you go to use the email you think and it doesn't work, go to the member directory and look at the email that's in there. I mean, there could be a typo, who knows, or it's just a different email than you thought.
Lisa, the email is not something that our members can change themselves.
Well, not
If
the
it needs to be
login,
changed, we need to notify.
not the login email, right?
Well, their email address is their login. So
Right, but I'm saying if they didn't know, like here, let me go back here. If they didn't know which email we used, it's right here, right? That's pretty much.
oh yeah, it's under the member directory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I said, because some people have more than one email, you know what I mean? So they might not have remembered what they had down for us. I mean, who knows? Just in case, like one check before you email us, just make sure you're using the email that we had on file for you.
Yeah, we have 2 email addresses because, Pastor Chuck and I, but it's
Right.
Pastor Chuck's email address that was in the member directory. So I guess I can't log in then, correct?
Oh, you'd have to have him check his email and give you that password.
Okay.
And then once you have the password changed to something you both know, either one of you can go in and do it,
Under his email, though.
Right,
Right.
right,
Okay.
right. But again, just for the chamber, it's not going to be in his personal email. It's just going to be for the chamber to go into that site,
Right.
But he'll just have to reset it, he'll have to get the email for you so you can get that password to reset it. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. How is everybody?
Good job, Lisa.
Yeah, this was good. Thank you.
Good.
Just staying in our bubble, right? Staying in my
Yeah.
Well, when do you think we might start again? I mean, if September comes around.
I mean, I guess if September hits, and I guess we'll have to field everybody out and see what's going
We have
on.
to see what the restaurant rules are too, right?
Yeah, because
So-
we won't even know if she has. I mean, God, I hope by then she has.
Yeah, on July 2nd, you can have indoor dining, but only 25%.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
luckily for us, we don't do meetings during the summer, so it's not
yeah.
so hard to do it right now.
So maybe by September, it'll be increased to 50%. And I don't know. Or maybe they'll just open it up, which I think they should do anyway.
I don't know, it's a little worrisome because we haven't opened gyms yet, so it's like, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, yeah, hopefully, I keep hoping for a vaccine.
Well, we can't stay locked up forever either, because this is ridiculous.
Need a vaccine, right? Something. But
If
I'm not-
anybody
I'm
wants
not-
to get out, I'm having a party this weekend. Everyone's welcome.
she's having a party.
Like a drinking party or a party for your business?
No drinks, no can.
And Sensi, both.
Oh, it's a Sensi party. Oh, I was looking for the drinking party.
Lisa, I have a question. Can we have videos in our blog?
I don't think so, but you can, if you have a YouTube channel that you do videos on, you could put a link for that in your blog.
Yeah, that'll
Okay,
work.
great. Thanks.
Yeah. So.
Good question.
Cool.
Let's throw away the
I was
candy.
quick with that answer too. I thought she was going to stump me there for a second. Oh, well, this was fun.
Yeah, good job, Lisa. Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Really great. The website looks great.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love that people can update a lot of the stuff themselves. And the
Yeah,
blog.
it they could do it. I just modified something during the meeting here on my own, you know, blog,
yeah.
my own website.
Once you do it, it's so quick and easy to do everything. You know, I mean, it's pretty very user friendly, so it's pretty fast. But I love the blog. Blog's cool. And you can, again, don't forget when you're in the blog, not as your member directory, not as your member area, but when you're in the blog and you have your blog open, you can copy that link above and put it to your social media and have people link back to see your blog in the chamber website. You know? Everybody get that?
Now, does everybody know how to copy the link? Highlight the link. You can do Command C or on a Mac or Control C on a Windows machine.
So here, I'm in here. Let me go to the blog, and I'll go to mine. So I want to get into my blog. I don't want to do it from the other screen. So when you're in here, I'm going to click up here. It's already highlighted for me. So for me, I'm on a Mac, so I do Command C, and that copies that. But whatever you have to do to copy that. And now watch, I could go to, I'll just go to my Facebook here. I'll go to my Facebook. So I could go to my Facebook if I wanted, and I could copy that in. It's going to give me my preview in a second. And there's that's going to be my blog. So here, I'll post it quick, and then I'll take it off because I don't want to bombard people on my personal. But here's the thing. So if I click on that, I posted that now. If I click on it, it takes me right to my blog. See that? So here, I'm in my Facebook. I just put that in as a post. I click on it, and it's taking people right to my blog. So that's another use for this. I'm going to take that off because I don't want to put that on there right now. Delete that off. But yeah, so pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
So many things you could do with this. Now I got to get you guys back.
Even like if you had a YouTube video for something, that'll work too.
Yeah, and like we said, you can put that right into, if you have a regular channel on YouTube and there's a link to your channel, you can put that right in business information so that anybody that looks on the member directory will see that link and send them to your channel or your Instagram page. You know, I know a lot of people some people I know really utilize their Instagram page, so you can click a link right to that too. So whatever you want to send them to.
One thing about the Facebook page, I don't know if you're not aware, once you paste the link into your Facebook page and the preview comes up below it, you can erase the link to make it look neater, and you can click that preview and it'll still take you to the link. Because when you have a big long URL, it's kind of messy on there. So if you want to make a, say go to our
did you see what I did with my link, my Facebook? Wait, let me go back now. I got to share again. Hold on.
Lisa, you might have to plug in your power adapter.
Why?
I think is it your Mac is low on battery, or is that?
No, that's not me. I'm plugged in.
Oh.
Hold on, let me share.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Who is it? So if you go to my blog, see, I have a Facebook page, and it gave me exactly what you're saying. It gave me that big long link. So if you go to Tiny URL, you can change your link and make it shorter. So yeah, I didn't want to show that, but that's cool that you can delete it too. But I didn't want to show that.
You can totally delete it. So you could you could just put a little heading, say, here's, go to my blog, and just have that nice image below. Click, go to my blog, click below, and just click on that image, and you can erase that URL altogether, and it just makes it a lot neater.
Right, on Facebook.
But on Facebook. Facebook. You have to wait till the preview shows up.
Yeah. I actually thought the same thing on here, because at first I pasted in that big Facebook link here, and it was really long. So I was like, oh, I hate the way that looks. So I went to Tiny URL and just changed it to something more appealing to the eye here, because here I have to have the link here to get people to go to it. So now they just click on that little tiny URL, and it's going to take them into my Facebook group. So Okay, so,
So again, if anybody has any questions, just let us know and we'll help you through this.
yeah, just email the chamber and we'll help you out.
Thanks.
Okay,
Nice job.
Okay, oh, I'm gonna
thank
stop
you.
recording. Let me stop this.